Hello, good day. It's AjiseGraphik here, and I welcome us to another session of tutorial right here on my YouTube channel. Okay, so in this video tutorial, I'm going to be walking us through the process of using the low saturated image that we created in our last tutorial to work on this design. Yes, this simple design done on Pixellab. Yeah, so without further ado, if you are new to this YouTube channel, kindly smash the subscribe button now. Yes, and don't forget to like, share, and drop a comment on how this video has helped you. Yes, and how you're going to implement. Now, let's rush into the video. Yeah, when I'm in a rush, we are not rushing. We're going to take it step by step. Okay, so I'm going to tap on that and everything clears. So the first thing I love doing is to import all the necessary elements that I used. So I'm going to tap this multiple times to import. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is to bring in the image. Yes, the image that was used. So this is the image here. Next thing, I'm going to bring in the tone paper effect that I used. So this is the tone paper, and I'm going to bring in um the logo, and the next thing I'm going to get the mixler icon so that it's more. Don't know if it's here. Okay. Um. Okay, so we have this. Yeah. So now that's okay. I think it still remain one, which is the background that was used. So we have this, we have this, we have this, and we have image, and I'm going to import the background. Yes, the background that was used. So one thing I want you to understand about every flyer design is that your concept matters. Yes, so your concept matters a whole lot. So this is the background that we're going to be working with, right? So I'm just going to just hide all this and work on this, right? So I'm just going to stretch this a bit. So then I copy this out, then delete this. It's always advisable to just to retain a proper quality to an extent. So I'm going to keep this here and just lock it up. Yeah. So next thing I'm going to do is to um work on this background effects, right? So I use a red background, like I filtered it in such a way that it became red. So we go to our color filters, and first things first, you have to search just like you're searching for a frequency. So you're searching. So I decided I'm going to work on red. So when I adjusted the hue to -50, it didn't give me what I want, but I knew that the red was around this corner, that is -50, right? So we have this. I'm teaching you practical ways on how to work on backgrounds to get, at least on Pixellab, on how to get what you want. Then what I did was to increase the saturation to 50 or thereabouts, or let's see, or to around let's see 29. Then reduce the brightness. You can see how I've made it red. So these are practical steps, and I reduce the brightness to around 50, 50, 50. Yeah. Okay, let's leave it at this. Then I made the saturation plus 25. Okay, let's let's leave it at this. Then I increased the contrast to +5. So that was the way I was able to get that background. Don't be surprised. It's just a share graphic touch. You get, yeah. Okay, so The next thing I'm going to do is to um um bring in the logo, take it to the front, and I'm going to reduce the size, this size all the way down. Like I've taught here that you always work with your grid. So I'm working with a grid of, let's leave it at 10, 10, 10, 10. Then bring this to 90. Yes. Then leave this two at 10, 10, and leave this two at 10. Okay, so this is it. Then we just adjust. So we're just going to be a bit first. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to um bring in, go to my text and put in the name. Is the name Mega Vision Christian Network. So once you've done this, right, you change the color to white. You change the color to white, and you go to your font. So the name of the fonts I use is Clash Display. Um, let's see. So this Clash Display Medium. Yeah, Clash Display Medium. Then I'm going to reduce the size. Just keep this here. Reduce the size of this to a bit. So once I reduce the size, let's check what we have. No, let's work with around 11. So let me zoom in. So you might be doing a lot of zooming in, or let's see, around 12, 13. Let's work with 13. Then what I do is to just go to my line spacing, adjust this again. So you work the line spacing of -3. You get, just to make sure that the proximity is low. That is the closeness. You get. So that is what we are working with here. So after doing that, that is that. So you can now return back to your normal size. Then the next thing I'm going to bring in the image next. That is going to take to the front. So just going to stretch this a bit and keep this here. Okay. So now what I'm going to do here is, so I rotated the images to -5. I'm sorry, to -10, just to give it a feel. So now I'm just going to be doing that as I'm working, so that after the so that the alignment will work properly with what I'm doing. So now I won't do it and do that later. You get. So let's leave this here, and the image too will be -10. Yeah. Okay, -10. Okay, so we have this. Yeah. So I'm just going to keep that there. Then I bring in the tone paper, take it to the front. Now what I'm going to do is just come to your erase color, erase the color, and just increase the tolerance, right? Then stretch this a bit, and the same thing, come here, make it -10 also. Then change the color, go to your color, turn on the color, tap on this, and we're just going to put in the color code. So the color code for this yellow is FFD712. So FFD712. So we have this. Then I keep this here. Yeah. So I just keep it exactly like this. So I might just decide to stretch it a bit and just place it. Yeah. Okay, so let me just adjust the image a bit. So I can just decide to do this. So it has to be balanced. That's why I'm taking my time to adjust this. Okay, I think this is fine by me and by you also. Okay, because we are designing together now. And the next thing I'm going to do is to um just tap on text again. You can decide to lock your layers as time goes so that no one gets scattered around. So let me put of um service of. So the name of the font that was used is Antonio. Antonio. Let's get the font. So the Antonio regular, right? Then I'm just going to make all caps lock. Then I keep this here, reduce the size. Then I'm going to go to my spacing, reduce the spacing to. Okay, let's see. Is -5 okay for us? Okay, I think -10 is fair for me. Yeah, I think -10 is fair enough for me. So let me increase the size to around 85, right? Around 85. So these are practical steps on how I work on my designs. Then I work with the same color that was used for the background first. Yes, I keep this here. Then copy this out. You might need to reduce the size also. Yeah. Then put sounds. Yeah. So then make it all caps. Okay. This I might need to reduce the size. It's probably 70. Let's see. 70. Then I want to increase this. Yeah. So let's see. Coming. These are just practical steps on how I work on my design. Let's see. 100. 70. Okay. Let's see. 105. Or rather still. Yeah. 105. So okay. So this is okay. And what I'll do is just copy this again and make this white now. It's like what I just did is a text effect. I can actually work with my shadow. If you followed my text effect series, you understand that this can also work using your text effect, like adding a shadow or your 3D stroke. So I'm just going to do this just a little, take this up a bit. Yeah, just take that a bit. Okay, okay, no, down. Okay, let's see like this first. Then I'm going to copy this also, then make the same white. Hope you are following me closely. Yeah, this just aligned properly. So let's just do some little adjustments. Okay, so we have this, right? Then I'm just going to rotate. Okay, so let this come together. So tap on these dots and bring it down so that both of them are together. Like so that sound is together, not the other way it was. Okay, so I now rotate this to -10. You remember? Oh, okay, so we have this. So let me just adjust this a bit. In yeah, this is what I want. Okay, so I need to reduce the. Okay, it's locked. I need to reduce the logo a bit too. And this, let's work it to 12 now. Yeah, then realign again. Okay, so let's centralize our work. sorry, let's align our work, not centralize now. So okay, so that's that for that. And the next thing, work is in progress. The next thing I'm going to do is to you work with the same fonts, copy this and put with. So reduce the size, reduce the size, then stretch this, bring this down, take this up a bit. And so what's the size we're working with? 19. I think that's fair enough. Then I'm going to increase the spacing again. Sorry, reduce the spacing before. I'm going to increase it now. So I'm still going to reduce the size a bit, probably to 15 self. Let's check it. It is 16, so let's work 15. 15. Yeah, I think 15 is fine. Then I can now work with the spacing of 5. Let's then I place this here, or let's increase the size a bit. Okay. So let's increase the size. I think it's fine this way now. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to sorry is to now add copy this our what's it called, the torn paper. Now I'm going to copy it out. So let's zoom out, size, and I'm going to do this, do it like this, then just bring this down a bit, then do this. I believe you get what I'm doing. I trust you do. Reduce the size, then copy this out and place this here. So we have this. Now the color code I'm going to use here for this, I'm going to use a dark green. So the color code for this is 3C. So just write it down, 3C7854. Okay, so we have this, and I'm still going to copy this out and just keep it here. So we're going to use it for the underlay below, or rather still we're going to copy from this. So now let's work on this here. So let's copy this out, or let's copy from here. So we know we are just reducing the size basically. So I'm going to put every Wednesday. So yeah, I'm going to be teaching you how basic layout pattern. So now go to your line. Imagine, I know most of you make this mistake. You just leave your design like this. No, the line spacing has to be balanced. You get, it's called proximity level. So your proximity must not be not all this, or not even inside. Like let the balance be there. You get, so that's what I did here. You can see. So when we have this, I'm going to place this here. Okay. Then I can decide to reduce the spacing. You get, so that it's visible properly. Okay, then I copy this out and just put in August over here. So what I can use to differentiate these two is the color. So I'm going to do something here. So just watch me. You can see I'm paying attention to a whole lot of details. Yeah. So I'm going to reduce the size of this. So how do August still stand out if I reduce the size? Now I've done a contrast in color. I'm sorry, in size now, but I'm going to do a contrast in color. So just pay attention. Pay attention now. Okay, so in August, let's align this. Come here a bit. I decide to increase the size back. Okay, probably to 12. Okay, no, 12 is too much. 11 is what we work. 11 is what we work. Okay, so we have this, right? Now I'm going to tap on this and just change the color to like a light green from this. Oh, no, no, no. From this particular dark green. So let's work with the color code. So the color code for this is 06. Let me delete this off. 06 E77 E. So 06 E77 E. Okay. So we have this. Can you see what I just did? I just did a contrast in color. Can you see? So now the every Wednesday is visible, in August is visible. So that's just it. I can't really explain much more on this here. So now let's just work on this here. Contrast is a very powerful tool when it comes to designing. So 4:30 p.m. Now this just increase the size much more. You can see now the contrast between this light color and this is too low. You get, so what you can do is to change it to a dark color like this. Can you see that it's now blended? So these are just basic truths. Yeah, don't worry, my YouTube channel is here for you. Okay, so the next thing for us to do now is to let's just copy it. Time is getting fast spent. I believe you are enjoying the tutorial currently. So if you are enjoying, just drop something in the comment section, like a fire emoji as you're watching. Yeah, it might not be live, but you can make it lively by just doing what I just said. Okay, so let me just need to do this. Yeah, just need to do something like this and make it the dark green. Yeah, take it to the back. The back. The back is where you belong. Yeah. So you can see this. So can you see? So what are we going to do? We're going to rotate again. So we rotate by -10, right? So we have this. You get. You can see then I copy. Let me just copy this out and just make it white. Then I put the address. So I put the address and tap OK. Then you can decide to fold it like this too, or just do like this. Anyone that works for you. You get. So now you can now, what's it called, is the line spacing a bit. So this Lagos, let's put a full stop here. So I decided to reduce the size to probably 15. So we are done here, or let's see if we do this. No. Okay. So we have this. So the last thing to do is to put in the social media live stream icon above. So I'm just going to um copy this, take it to the top. Okay. So I need to bring this image down a bit. So now I want the alignments to be with this, yeah. Let's just do, let's take it up. So how do you measure if they are both aligned in this? You can just use a shape, then rotate it. Take a shape, and probably the size, then rotate it to 10 to. Okay, so you can see that we are aligned. So let's just make this invisible. So let Pixellab logo can now come up. Now the size so much. Don't stretch. Why are you doing this? So let's make Pixellab logo red. Very red, like so now it's red. Now rotate it upside down like this and increase in. Okay, then I put you here and I rotate you again. Let me see if I take it up a bit. Just bring it down. It's not still aligned. Then put you here. Okay. Then live stream. So I'm just going to use this font for live stream and change it to live stream. Yeah. Then I reduce the size to 8 and just increase the spacing. Yeah. So that is that. I need to reduce, no, not that. So let me put here. So this is it. And yeah, just reduce the size much more. And I'm just going to take it up a bit. Yeah, then now you can now put the name again. So we have this. Then reduce. reduce, reduce till it fits into this place. Reduce again, yeah, like this. Then go to your line spacing, take it up. You can see that the contrast between the whites, they are fighting for attention. So you don't want that to happen. Simply, you can make it the dark green or you can make it red. I prefer the red because it's kind of blend with the mixer icon, right? So this is basically it. This is basically how I designed a flyer. So this is it. Thank you for staying to the end of this tutorial. Um, yeah, we are done. So you can join the Telegram community in the description below. The resources are also going to be made available in description below. Make sure you join the Telegram community, submit your works, and we can review together. Thank you. See you in the next video tutorial. God bless you. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button if you are new and share. Share. We need to hit a 10,000 viewers in the month of August. Thank you. So goodbye for now. Bye.